So we've known about this Men in Black reboot, revival, whatever, spin-off, whatever they're calling it this week.
The only thing they don't call it is what it is, a crappy idea.
But we have some news. There's a name attached to it. Sony has tapped Sony has tapped Straight Outta Compton direct and Fate of the Furious director Gary Gray to direct the Men in Black spin-off. And this comes to us from Variety. The studio fast-tracked the project earlier this fall, setting Matt Holloway and Art Markham to pen the script and dating a May 17, 2019 release. Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, they are not going to be back in their roles, and it's meant to launch a new franchise with fresh talent.
Fresh talent. Another way of saying cheaper actors.
Sony has originally planned on combining Men in Black and 21 Jump Street franchises, but has since tabled that idea. You know what new talents means, don't you? It means all female cast.
Oh shit, no. That was a rumor for a while. Actually, don't joke about that.
I wouldn't mind seeing a few females of the MIB team. It wouldn't, but
I always said that the dumb thing was when they decided to combine 21 Jump Street with Men in Black. They should have combined Men in Black with Ghostbusters. It made more sense.
It's the same idea, really.
Kinda, yeah. You got alien ghosts, so who are you gonna call? And I even made a logo, and it looks good. Ghostbusters in black, whatever. Yeah. Anyway,
I've never seen Straight Outta Compton, so like I said, I am not the target audience for that movie.
Right, I know you're not quite the rap fan out there, but it was one of the better, if not one of the best, musical biopics in a long, long, long time. But yeah, at this point, does anybody really care about Men in Black anymore, especially if Will Smith or Tommy Lee Jones aren't involved?
The last one did well overseas.
And actually, it did okay here, but it had Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones in it as well.
Yeah, Will Smith's still a huge star overseas. I remember, not to sound like one of those guys, I remember I was in Italy, actually, and there was a huge billboard with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, Men in Black 3, coming, Giovedì to Siete Seto, or whatever it was,
Yeah.
But like I said, who can they possibly get to be in this? I don't know.
Well, they're going to have to come up with either a good gimmick or a great cast or something different, because it's going to be compared to the original no matter what you do. Mm-hmm. And without Will Smith or Tommy Lee Jones, like we said, and if they don't connect it in some way to the original, either you're going to come off as A, just trying desperately to connect it to the first three films so you can try and sell it on the momentum of those, or B, you're going to totally revamp it and try something different, so you're just going to get lambasted by the fans unless they actually come up with something clever, which I'm not against, but I mean, yeah.
This is a tough sell. This is going to be a tough sell without Tommy Lee Jones and without Will Smith. Any way you cut it.
That's what I think anyway.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Let us know. I mean, are you even interested in this if Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones aren't involved? I mean, who could you see in the film? Are you, is there some dream casting you'd love to see as a couple members of Men in Black? I don't know. I mean, really, it's...
Yeah. Knowing how things go, it's going to be Michael B. Jordan and Seth Rogen. I mean, they're in everything now, so it doesn't make a difference. All right, well, let us know what you think.
Is that an alien? I really have a feeling that a lot of this has to do with retaining rights. Yeah. How long has it been now? The clock is kind of ticking since the last Men in Black.
It's been 6 years. 6 years since the last
At
Men in
least,
Black.
Yeah.
So May 2019, we'll put it around that 7-year window.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. But then again, with the sale of the studio, a lot of times these kind of properties, depending on who the original ownership is with, and we've talked about this in the past, and there's been talks of Sony coming up for sale, and how Spider-Man would either revert back to Disney, or if Disney's going to buy back the rights, or what's going on there, and we'll get into all that in a different show, I'm sure. But
yeah,
it's just interesting to see if this is what it really is about, is them just trying to retain the rights here.
Yeah. All right, well, let us know what you think, guys.